In a small village, surrounded by hills and trees, there lived a boy named Arav. He was not the strongest, not the smartest, and not the most talkative either. While other boys shouted, argued, and tried to prove themselves, Arav stayed quiet. He spoke less and listened more. People in the village often thought he was weak. Some even made fun of him. But Arav believed something different. He believed that silence teaches what noise never can. One day, a big announcement was made across the kingdom. The king was looking for a worthy boy to work in the royal palace. Whoever passed the tests would earn respect, responsibility, and a chance to change his life. Many boys rushed to the palace, each trying to show how talented and strong they were. Arav also went there. As soon as the others saw him, they started laughing. "Why are you here? You don't even speak." Arav just smiled and stood quietly. The king arrived and said, "Today you will face 3 tests, not of strength, but of wisdom and patience." The first test, the broken bridge. The boys were taken to a river where an old wooden bridge shook with every step. As soon as the signal was given, everyone ran forward. They pushed each other, rushed carelessly, and some even slipped. Arav stayed where he was. He carefully observed the bridge. He noticed which parts were strong and which were weak. Then slowly, step by step, he began to cross. He was not the fastest, but he was the most careful. And he reached the other side safely. The second test, the hidden bell. The king then said, "Somewhere in this garden, a small bell is hidden. Find it before sunset." All the boys began running in different directions. They searched under rocks, behind trees, and inside bushes. Arav closed his eyes for a moment. He started listening. Through the noise, he heard a soft ting sound. He quietly followed the direction of the sound and found the bell hanging behind a tree branch, moving gently in the wind. When he returned, the king asked, "How did you find it?" Arav replied calmly, "When there is too much noise, the truth hides. When we become quiet, the way shows itself." The entire court fell silent. The king smiled and announced, "The winner is Arav." Everyone was shocked. An old minister standing beside the king said, "The one who speaks the least often understands the most." From that day, Arav began working in the palace. He never spoke loudly, but with his patience and wisdom, he earned everyone's respect. Years later, people would say, "He was the boy who taught us that silence is not weakness, it is the greatest strength." Moral of the story: it is not always necessary to speak loudly. It is not always necessary to rush. Sometimes a calm mind sees the right path. Because true success does not come from noise. It comes from patience, understanding, and silent effort.